YouTube, it's Mortimer and I'm here with my twin sister Jean. And today we're going to do another paranormal vlog for you guys today because surprisingly it is probably one of my more popular videos. You guys loved it. I got like an overwhelming response from people about my paranormal vlog. If you haven't seen it yet, here's a link. Go check it out. I highly recommend it. Lots of people sent me messages. I've gotten letters about it. All of you have been sharing your spooky stories with me and that is the coolest. I live for scary stories. Jean, on the other hand, hates all things paranormal.
I've learned where the line is and what to cross.
But yeah, she's like told me like stop messing with Ouija boards, Susie, and stuff like that. Like she doesn't like any of this stuff, right?
No, not really anymore.
But I still love it. And today we are going to be sharing a treat with you guys. Jean's going to be sharing one of her ghost experiences because I think Jean and I are both pretty sensitive to ghosts and things. We both grew up in like a super haunted house. And that's like a whole other video on its own. But I'm gonna let Jean take over with her car ghost story.
Well, I had recently just bought my first Jeep and I was driving a friend home one day and she happens to be one of those people that can see ghosts. I always feel kind of skeptical about those things. Is it just a big charade? Do I follow along? But she kind of made me believe her. After a couple trips of driving her around, I was going home one night and all of a sudden there was somebody moving around in my back passenger seat. I turned around to look and there was nobody there. So I kept driving and there's definitely somebody there moving now. So looked in my rearview mirror, nobody there. Kept driving. This continued for about a month. There's always somebody in my back passenger seat. They never really did anything wrong. Sometimes I would definitely feel somebody touching the back of my head, which was really creepy. It was more like a caress. And it only lasted for, actually it would last for about a minute. It would just feel like somebody had their hand there.
But you can't like do anything about it because you're driving, right?
Yeah, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Because this always happen at night though, right?
Yeah, pretty much. I think it happened once during the day. It was always after I drove past the San Pedro River, I guess because there's no street lights or anything out there. But that started getting really weird. My friend Kat, the one that can see ghosts, happened to slam her finger in the car door, bled everywhere. Also, the fingernail came off on the same side where I kept seeing the ghost. 2 days later, same thing happened to my friend Tim. He slammed his ankle in the car door, same side where I kept seeing the ghost in the back. Thankfully, he didn't break anything. And then another 2 days later, it was snowing and I was getting back into my car after getting gas at the gas station and all of a sudden a big gust of wind blew the car door open and it hit me right in the face and it swelled up really bad. That night I went back to work and I was telling a religious lady at my job about it just because I haven't had anything haunted for a really long time and I didn't really realize what to do about it. So she went and sat in my car and she prayed and it never happened again.
Do you know what she was praying about or like what she was going on about? Cause like
no, I just know I was watching her and then I locked the car door so the lights would turn off and right as soon as the lights went off she started freaking out and jumped out of the car, but she must have done enough.
God, if she jumped out of the car, it sounds like something was still in there scaring her.
Well, it hasn't bothered me since.
So it hasn't happened since?
No, I mean I get a little creeped out sometimes, but it's not the same.
I guess it worked. So if you guys experienced like a car ghost or, cause like that car was used when you got it too, we forgot to touch on that. So
yeah.
There's no telling if someone might have died in the car or there was a car accident in it. Or maybe it was just all Jean's imagination, which I don't really think it is because Jean doesn't normally have stories like this. This is something that happened like this year, so.
I would prefer if things like this didn't happen to me anymore.
What worked for Jean was obviously having somebody come and pray in her car. But like I said in my last video, if you're being bothered by a ghost, the best thing you can do is simply to just say aloud, "You're scaring me, please leave me alone."
Oh, I actually did.
They will.
I did talk to it. I told it, you can stay as long as you don't creep me out too much, but then when everybody started getting hit with car doors, that's when I drew the line.
Yeah, I think I draw the line at everybody getting hurt in my car. I would not want to ride in your car.
It's fine now. I promise.
Thumbs up if you'd ride in a car with Jean. So that's my paranormal vlog for this week or month. I'm not sure how often I'm gonna be doing these, but if you guys like it, I'll do them more often. But so far I've been getting tons of like awesome stories from you guys. Please keep sending them. I love them. And please don't forget to subscribe. I have new videos up all the time, and I look forward to seeing you guys all again real soon. Bye everyone!